I come before you all, Madam Chairman and the rest of the committee, I come before you all as a 6-year former resident of New Hampshire. I just recently moved last year.
Just before you get going, and I was amiss, and I'm asking the last general member, if you could just please sit down.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't know what you preferred, so that's fine.
That's fine.
Very well. I hope you've received my 5-point one-page letter that I emailed to the committee previously, and then I hope that that's been received as well. And I hope you all have had the opportunity to listen to the colloquy between Senator Letourneau and me last year, in which I pointed out that...
Mr. King, we're just talking to the bill in front of us,
right.
And not what happened last year in the conversation.
Well, all of this is directly relevant, however, Madam Chairman, if you please allow me a little bit of latitude here. Okay, because last year the decision was that until the community supports this, okay, and the vote was 15-0, then nothing should ensue. There should be no. So that's why I think that it's germane. Right. So I think it's germane because it's kind of like not quite a binding precedent, but certainly influential precedent. So I think we need to examine whether or not that was the correct decision then, and whether or not it's the correct decision now. And at this point, the simple answer to the first part is to identify the fact that Senators Letourneau and D'Alessandro are again not from the community. That's one thing. The warrant ballot came out. People may not like the fact that the ballot failed, but a vote is a vote. It's a democratic process, and so it failed. If had it passed, these same people would be saying, "Oh, it passed." So it doesn't work. The simple answer in the second part is to further note that we know that Senator D'Alessandro has a substantial war chest, and I've emailed that to you all.
Speak to the bill, please.
I am going to speak to the bill, Madam Chairman. If you please give me a little bit of latitude here. Okay.
Well, I don't want to hear about other senators and whatever their campaign war chest is. If you could speak to the bill, that would be good.
Well, we're going to speak to what makes a just society then, okay? And in my opinion, we need to go back to the ancient Greeks, okay? We're going to go to Thrasymachus, and we're going to go to Plato, okay? And what we're going to discuss here is the fact that, Thrasymachus would say, might makes right, okay? And we all know that law enforcement has a lot of might. I'm a former assistant attorney general. I know law enforcement has a lot of might and power, okay? And so does Senator D'Alessandro, okay? So Thrasymachus would end his inquiry right there and say, we must pass this bill because they say so.
All right. If I see this car in this weekend, you're behind the wheel, I'm going to come over and arrest you. You're driving without a license. Here's the deal I'm going to give you. For Wednesday, I'm going to Massachusetts valid driver's license. If you don't get it by Wednesday, I am going to take a complaint out to the court, so I get a court. Then you can speak to the clerk, saying why you don't have a driver's license. Sir, can I help you?
Nope.
You all set?
Yep, all set.
Doesn't really make any difference to me. If you don't have a Massachusetts driver's license, you shouldn't be. You can't drive. You can't be driving. Here's the deal, Alex. I'm going to give you the Wednesday to get a license. If you don't have a license by Wednesday, I'm going to take a court complaint out for you. You can get something from me. So that's my deal tonight. You know you did something wrong. Don't try to avoid it. But you did. You did. Because... What's that? Well, you did. Because there's other ways to go home on Vernon Street. You can go straight down Broadway instead of cutting through. You're going home, right? So what you do? So you can take Broadway too. Am I incorrect? Alright. Don't mistake my kindness for a weakness. Go home, park your car in the driveway. Hi, can I help you, sir?
No, sir, I'm fine.
What's the problem?
No problem at all. You did a great job.
Okay. Do you usually tape record police stops?
I do. I'm a former assistant attorney general. I photograph.
What's that?
I'm a former assistant attorney general. I photograph whatever I want to photograph.
You do, huh? All right. When I asked you what you were doing, I asked you, you all set, and you said you were.
I'm all set.
All right. Why don't you move along then?
I will.
Oh, really? And if they false arrest me, then I'm going to come back to you. Okay, you got that?
Fine.
Good.
My name is Norman Hutchins.
All right, Mr. Hutchins, Christopher King. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right.
Something help me? It's just a camera.
Oh, so you're going to violate the rule too? We're inviting you to say I can't do this.
Clerk's office.
We're inviting you to say I can't do this.
Cousin, I read that whole thing you pulled up.
Yeah, I know.
There's a guy up here videotape him, and he's not supposed to, so it needs security.
I went to the ACLU on you already. You better watch your step. Now take care of his filing, please. I'd appreciate that.
I'm sorry?
What kind of records?
It's calling up Yes, sir.
They should be coming out of the woodwork. No, he's not being rude. He's never been rude.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello, sir.
Mr. Russo, please, can you escort this gentleman out, please?
Okay, this is they don't own the they don't own the premises. Yeah. No, I used to work here, man. Nobody's throwing me out of here.
It is private property, sir.
Yeah, you throw me out too?
Didn't say I started.
Okay then, right. I can chill here. But I mean, I don't understand why you had to follow her order. Okay, I really don't.
Function.
I really don't. And that's still nonsense. It's nonsensical. This is the first time, the only time that I've never been judged to be a member of the media. Okay, I cover murder trials in Boston. I come here and I sign in, and I got my pass and my credentials with NEMPA, and I still get kicked out. That's not mine. Hey Kelly, how is this any different from the Monadnock Initiative 5 years ago that was thrown out? Do you remember that, Kelly? I guess you don't recall. You just don't want to speak about it. But you do remember, though, right? No, I wouldn't. In fact, and I don't have to either.
Really?
Yes, really. What's your name?
It's none of your business.
Well, it is to ask. You don't have to tell me.
Right.
See, that's how it works. You'll get to learn. Don't touch me. Don't touch me.
I'm not touching you.
Don't touch my equipment. That's an extension of me.
Leave my
Don't touch
area.
me, officer. They cannot touch me. Okay? I'm a member of the press. Yes, I do.
Take a look at that.
Yes, I'm a member of NEMPA. I've been a member for a year and a half now, sir. Okay? So I don't have to go anywhere.
Just don't want any confrontations, that's all.
Well, don't let her touch me, okay? That's all. Don't let her touch me. All right?
Anybody else?
I beg your pardon, sir?
Just don't touch anybody else.
I didn't. I haven't. You saw it, right?
Joe, thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Were you aware that they tried a similar initiative here in the Monadnock Valley about 5 years ago? They tried to criminalize being an undocumented worker at that time, and they made it into trespassing. Were you aware of that failed initiative 5 years ago?
No, I'm not aware of it, but they may have been ahead of the game. But by the way, have they been successful?
The media.
I am so. I cover murder trials in Boston, okay? I've already shown the officers that I'm a member of New England News and Press, okay? I don't need to do anything else.
Can I see your credentials?
I've showed them to the officers already. What's your name?
My name is Di Lothrop.
Very well.
I'm the manager of this event.
Very well, but you're not the First Amendment czar. Okay, so I'm here. I'm a member of the press.
But this is a private event, and I am asking
and members
you to
of the
leave.
press are leaving. No, you're asking me to leave because
This
it's viewpoint-based
is a
discrimination.
private event.
You've seen my credentials, and you can't make me leave. Okay, I'm a member of NEMPA. You can't make me leave.
This is a private event, and I'm asking you to leave. I will ask you one more time.
You can ask me all you
and
want
I
to.
will ask the officers to remove you.
Is that right? On what basis?
Because this is a private event. You were not invited.
I'm here as a member of the press, just like these other members of the press. The heck I'm not. I cover murder trials in Boston as a member of the press. I can be here and cover this event.
Go ahead and grab your stuff.
Is that right?
Yes.
Is that right?
Function.
I think that's because if it's a viewpoint-based discrimination, that's Kelly Ayot's forte.
Go ahead and get your stuff together.
So I'm actually being asked to leave this function. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that right?
Function. Go ahead and get your stuff together.
I think that's because if it's a viewpoint-based discrimination, that's Kelly Ayot's forte.
Go ahead and get your stuff together.
So I'm actually being asked to leave this function. Is that right?
Yes, sir. Please go
and what's the basis? I want to get it clear. What's the basis for this?
Private function.
Private function.
Yep. Go ahead and get your stuff together, and we're going to head out, okay?
And it's not viewpoint-based
Do you want me
discrimination?
to pick your stuff up, or you going to pick it up yourself?
Wait, so it's a private function. These are members of the media right here at this private function.
They've been invited.
They were? You guys get a personal invites, or did you just sign in? What was your process when you got to the door, guys? What was your process?
Are you going to pick your stuff up?
No, I'm just trying to figure out, before that happens, officer, I just want to be clear about this, okay?
It's a private function.
Okay.
You're being asked to leave.
And no, I'm being singled out to leave. That's what's going on. And everybody here knows it, okay? These guys are members of the media just like I am, so why am I being selected to leave?
The people there are asking you to leave. You have to leave.
It's totally viewpoint-based discrimination. You know it is, okay? And this is, I mean, is this the hallmark? Is this, remember the GOP a couple of years ago when they arrested all those people? Is this what's going on here now?
Go ahead and pick up your stuff and let's head out.
Why? I want to see where these guys got invites.
Because you've been asked to leave.
Because... Please be seated. Sir, what's with the camera?
I'm news media. remove the camera from the courtroom. Right now.
Your Honor, with all due respect, are you kidding me? I have been running courtroom video even with my own trials.
Comcast.net is a familiar site. Comcast folks are working because they suck. It's like this is the worst phone or internet service I've ever had. There's always something going wrong. DNS failures, wrong protocols, this and that. It's ridiculous.
Hey, how's it going, brother? All right, man. Any idea how long it'll be now?
How long it's going to be here?
Yeah, I know how long until they get it fixed.
Oh, it's an outage.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have to report it, and then I'm going to send the engineer to town to see what's going on.
So we don't know the cause of it yet?
I'm sorry?
We don't know the cause of it yet?
No.
Wow.
I just basically got it.
Yeah, I hear you. It's not on you, man. Comcast has been horrible for me, and it's not on you. You're just doing your job, I know.
They won't fight under. This house is so fucked. I cannot keep it.
I heard that. I didn't get on video, but I heard you tell her you had a letter for her, and she just said, well, just slide it under my door. It's crazy. Thank God you're out of here.
Hi, Craig Alford? Yes. I have a release from Jen Crappy. We just had a couple of questions regarding her employment here. I'm an investigative reporter. Just curious to find out if, on or about, I guess, June 17th, I think she was wondering, well, I'm more or less wondering, was she given a new hire packet at some point?
I can't answer any questions, but you can go through our HR department if you want. Call 1-800-SHOP-CVS.
Okay, yeah, if I could get a card or a contact for them, that'd be great.
So that's my name. I'm the store manager, and if you call 1-800-SHOP-CVS.
Okay.
You're not recording anything right now, right?
I am.
Okay, you can't record in the store, so if you could just turn that off, please. And you didn't have my permission to do so.
Well, that's debatable. I'm an investigative reporter, and it's something to do, so.
Well, we